Moxie. Now, before I get too far down the road, I want to make a disclaimer because for some reason I can really hear my neighbors being very animated about something. So I hope that you can't hear them. But I just wanted to speak to you briefly about your bright future. So, in one of my videos, I talked about the inspiration for the content that we create, but sometimes you just find some words that you come across a quote or some words that speak to you, and that's what I wanted to speak to you today. I did see a quote that was just what does it say? Three word, three pieces: define it, declare it, and devote to it. So when you are carving out your slice of life, I think it's important that you really take some time to define it. As a parent, we want the best for our children. And, sometimes it seems like they're very present oriented and looking at things that maybe make them feel good or are entertaining for the day. And as a parent, you're like wondering, okay, well, what about tomorrow? What about the future? What are you striving for? So, depending on where you are in your life's journey, I hope that you will carve out some time to define what's important to you, define the goals that you want to achieve, define what your level of success might be. So once you define it, you have to declare it. And as you know, or may have heard, depending on what you believe, a goal that is not written down is just a dream. I'm not sure if I necessarily believe that. I am one who does make lists, and I do believe in writing down what I'm working on. So I hope that you will be specific about your goals. And by that, we've defined it so you know what you're working toward, but the declaration of that goal is to write it down, keep it visible, and keep working toward it. And then the last piece, devote to it. Well, you know where I'm going. You have to put in the time to achieve those goals. They're not going to just happen by wishing. You have to actually schedule the time. You have to spend the necessary time. And even if there is a speed bump or a detour, bring yourself back to the path that you're on because that's the only way to become successful. So, just three little tidbits, easy to remember. Define it. What is it you want? Declare it. Write down your goals and devote to it. Devote the time necessary to achieve those goals. Super simple, super easy. And that's today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. I will see you on the next video. Ciao.